do this for a little bit.
This series can't get any better. But all eyes are on this man. Ted Williams gunning for a 400 seed.
Remember that gay shit. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. I just read something. Remember that gay shit. Shit, how's everyone doing today? Nice day out. I have school tomorrow, so I'm doing my place back to my mom at 6. So I'm going to be playing this game for a couple hours. I mean, an hour. Well, not even an hour. And I'm going to be going to GTA. I go out. I would make a new one. I want him to have like the best hitting speed. No, I've done mine. Every time. I'm just up guilty and that's my bad. So with my son, you're the one I wanted. Shotgun. Yeah, the one about the shotgun.
Collins, Cruz, DeLucci, Drew, Farley, Happ, Hobson, Maris, McLean, Monroe, Nicholas, O'Rourke, Painter.
Another year comes. Nothing can stop me. By the shotgun. What a shotgun. You were about a shotgun. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's all right there, boy.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other, after an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance.
Oh my. Oof. I don't want to go in the negatives. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me, damn. It's definitely an out. That's an out too.
A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark.
I was in the right, oh shit. I was running to the left. Field though? Okay, field. I don't know where it's going to, but okay. Maybe I'll do some GTA stunts or something. I also woke up at 2, so that decreased the time of my playing. So that's...
When it's over, some scouts come down to make...
Shout, sweet Jesus. I just want to be drafted right away. more time to wait. I don't want to waste my time. No, we won't talking. I can't sleep with the lights on.
A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete.
With the 10th pick
Angels.
in the 3rd round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Eric Peters, a shortstop from the East region.
Mobile Bay Bears.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings.
Deeper in the dark. She fell. My person can we reject? You only in this world. Never, 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 never gonna leave you. Thinking of the days of my heart and heart. Never again. No, no, never again. See me.
A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Boy down there. Jesus Hernandez. Heart.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in, Robert Iswaldo.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Robert Eswaldo.
Chopped weakly to the left. Peters. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a at the plate.
I don't know how to change that. I don't see the settings.
Eric Peters.
Shortstop, Eric Peters.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard.
Leading off for Chattanooga.
Now at the plate, Keith Maxwell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit to short. And he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw here is in time. Very nice.
Oh my
Stepping
gosh,
in and
no
ready
way.
for another shot. Eric
Grand slam?
Peters.
No
Every
way.
one here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morant has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Hernandez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short, 6. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed.
Ready once again, Greg Rose.
Face to face with the player she felt.
Greg Rose.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but is able to keep a foot on the bag over there. And that Digging in and looking for more. Heath Maxwell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another chance. Eric Peters. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 8-4 tonight. Robbie Franklin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Casey Letier was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. As now at the plate. Murica. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. Got him. Striding into the box, Eric Peters comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Striding in, David Vina. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Stepping in, Jim Roberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jim
to short.
Roberson.
And a rather easy first out. Digging in to try it again. Colt Morant. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Morant.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What? So striding forward now, Eric Peters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Jesus Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jesus
Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning.
So stepping in, Greg Rose. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base. Digging in once again, Eric Peters. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Feliz trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
The end goal for him, it's all
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. Ready for another shot now.
Yeah, we're not going to win this
Peters, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. James Sy earns his first win of the season. Alex Gonzalez records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Doug Vila gets the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Peters.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Maxwell ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. So striding in, Jim Roberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jim Roberson.
Ready with the 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Peters on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Robert Oswaldo.
Left fielder, Robert Oswaldo.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dang it. Never say that.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Keith Maxwell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get in the end. So digging in now Colt Morant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Coming to the plate now, Eric Peters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Oh my
In
gosh,
now,
no.
Eric Peters,
Second chance on the
as
grand
he'll look
slam.
to
Come
bring
on.
home that
Eric
tying run from
Peters.
second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a fly ball. Roberson giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Iswaldo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So coming to the plate, Jim Roberson.
Now batting, right fielder, Jim Roberson.
Grounded to short. To second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Stepping up now, Eric Peters. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
No. Don't do it like this.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Feliz has it on to first, and that's your ball game. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Doug Vila earns his first win of the season. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Colt Morant.
First baseman, Colt Morant.
Do it, do it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Now to the plate, Eric Peters, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Heading out towards shallow right, Munoz has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at him.
Riding in once again, Greg Rose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Big A. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Grubb is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Keith Maxwell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Maxwell.
To short, hit hard. To his left. One away. Digging in to try it again. Jesus Fernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it was a hit and run. He hits a
Digging in once again, Keith Maxwell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Maxwell
hit to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that ready for another shot now. Eric Peters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Peters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Munoz going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out, and he will scurry back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesus Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. To short, Peters. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Keith Maxwell. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Maxwell.
Oh, a diving stop. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Safe. Striding into the box, Eric Peters. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Dave Grubb gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tom Bell gets a 4-out save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here. It's time for baseball now as the show's into the box now. Jim Roberson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Roberson.
Soft liner toward short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Jesus Hernandez. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Rick Sandoval. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be it. And he's safe.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there.
Now at the plate, Eric Peters, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. The relay throw. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Man, that's so.
Now at the plate, Shannon Black. And he'll hit with a chance to push across.
Game could make a big difference.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't.
Stepping in, Shannon Black. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Carlos Feliz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Feliz.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And now this is bobbled in left. A run in. The throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Peters.
Shortstop, Eric Peters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Okay, I'll make a picture. I'm good.
Heading out towards shallow right. Roberson has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back. settling in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Robert Rose claims the
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an
Michael Psycho. I'm tired. Again, I'm tired of. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout. After a lonely wait, a pitching prospect is called for his turn to take the mound. A coach tries to settle and focus him, laying out simple instructions. The player knows his whole day comes down to just the next few minutes. Many eyes are on him. All he can do is try to make each pitch count.
was looking at my number for my jersey.
When it's over, some scouts come down to make...
I'll keep going until 4, then the rest will be GTA.
A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. But wisdom...
With the 15th pick in the 3rd round, the Kansas City Royals select Eric Peters, a starting pitcher from the East region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
No answer. You have no right to be depressed.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Mejia becomes the first out of the inning. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Boy, that base hit made the front office really proud. That's what the farm director and the player development guys are looking for. Can you hit the ball the opposite way?
Into the box now, Jim Bolton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Throw over to first, runner back standing. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Junior Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Into the box now. Junior Garcia is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now in the box, Douglas McGill. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box, Jim Farrar. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Marcos Aparicio is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base. Striding into the box, Manuel Rodriguez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Nobody out, runner on first. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Luis Mejia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding in once again, Ray Conley. And a high strike there, 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The catcher,
Jim Bolton, is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Junior Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Douglas McGill.
Second baseman.
And he takes ball 1.
McGill.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Digging in to try it again. Jim Farrar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Piedra moves over. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the plate, Marcos Aparicio. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Manuel Rodriguez. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a liner. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
None out, runners at first and second. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Piedra moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cue shot here out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in once again, Ray Conley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here. Trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Now batting.
Standing in now. Jim Bolton, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses again. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, bases loaded. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3. So coming to the plate, Junior Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Romack on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready once again, Douglas McGill. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another shot now. Jim Farrar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone. That
In with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy. I think he's pitched better than any. Four pitches in that location.
skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Randall Watts is on the pitch from the bullpen.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games.
Bullshit. Oh, this bullshit. 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 Turn down, can't see you around the city, in the mountain. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, ah, 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 ah. But have mercy. One thing's a God, the best. Oh, ah. Lights off. Sleep with the lights off.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. And that brings up Mike Compton. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peters moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Standing in, Eric Peters on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oh, the miss, like that's what I've been wanting to get.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Darling sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs. Digging in to try it again. Eric Peters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. Fuentes is on his way home. But this is well up the line and he's safe at home plate. Ready for another chance? Mike Compton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Peters. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stoltz ranging back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Britt Schaefer earned his 5th win of the year. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day match. So striding forward now, Eric Peters. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh, yes. Oh.
And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Linder going back. A leap, but it's off his glove.
It would have been gone.
Peters takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the tag is on him to retire the side.
What?
So it's 1 run, 1 hit.
Hold on. Just blow that big fella.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Colon.
Some bull. Yeah, I was safe.
The 1-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Peters on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the end.
Stepping into the box, Eric Peters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Sechrist.
There. So cool. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to get that then. Cold Cop poster, yeet. All the bitches love me. All the bitches love me. Seems like not even. Oh yeah, Minecraft pot. Potion. Not pot, like actual pot, like weed. Mm. 65, holy shit, I need some free bucks then.
Right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sechrist.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A little bouncer. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Henry, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners are at second and third with one down. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Ready once again, Carlo Estrella. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Carlo Estrella.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peters is after it, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, David Stultz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Left fielder.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Henry Rotino. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's into the box now. Eric Peters, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stultz looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Talk about, baby. Get out of here, boy.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score.
Well, he might be a little disappointed that he didn't.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Stepping into the box, Eric Peters. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Spangler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning. Still in now, Kirby Matsui, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Steele has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Digging in, Ray Linder.
Center fielder, Ray Linder.
Popped up. Steele has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Donnie Barrett. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Barrett.
This is in the air to left field. Peters moves over, and that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Jackson leads this one 1-0. Ready now, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eric Peters.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Linder waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. The Generals lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Pensacola.
Stepping up now, Willard Spangler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Peters is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now at the plate, Steve Thorpe. Catcher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Steele is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Generals are on top, 1-0. Now batting, Donnie Barrett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that one is gone on a 2-strike. So digging in now, Eric Peters, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Now in the box, Steve Thorpe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Peters is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Eric Peters. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Gone spot.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We're through 6 full. Jackson leads this one 3-2. 4-2 the final score tonight. Joey Grubbs notches his 3rd win of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Digging in, Eric Peters. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. High in the air out to center field. Barrett has a play. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. At the plate, Kirby Matsui. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Kirby Matsui.
Swinging a looper to left. Peters moving forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Settling in now, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now at the plate, Steve Thorpe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Thorpe
pulls this one in the air out to left. Peters on the move. 2 gone. An early look at the line score here. So coming to the plate, Eric Peters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Barrett moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Eric Peters. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired.
The game's over anyway.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Theodore Kim with his 4th win this season. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Stepping in, Eric Peters. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Linder will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in now, Joel Benjamin.
Like
Who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peters giving chase, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Striding in once again, Jay Darling. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cordova onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder, Eric.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Eric Peters. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Linder is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ready once again, Eric Peters.
Left fielder, number 20.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This pitch is popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit. No. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Matt Cook with his 4th win this season.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
No, they're not. What the heck? Shotgun.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Digging in, Eric Peters. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vizcaíno has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Goff is there, and he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie Vizcaíno. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is in the air now out to left. Peters comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Chad Goff. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Peters is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Eric Peters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. throw won't get him.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Ready once again, Dexter Sechrist. A hit in 2 tries so far. Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in to try it again. Brian Henry. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Digging in and looking for more. Eric Peters.
4-0.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Striding in once again. Runner breaks for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch taken for a strike. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there. And digging in once again, Corey Lincoln. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peters ranging back. Gone! Stepping in, Frank Napier. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now batting, Brooklyn Bridges. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Peters is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final.
Fans, our final line score.
Minor League Baseball ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals. Now to the plate, Eric Peters. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Eric Peters.
Left fielder, Eric Peters.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. There's a shot out to right center field. Brito is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Stepping up now, Brian Henry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Henry.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Mike Cordova. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Cordova.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. McDaniel coming in, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. At the plate, Corey Lincoln.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Lincoln.
Hit in the air to left. Peters moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Moonwalk. Yeah, you better
Now
believe
at
me.
the plate, Eric
I'm gonna get a home run right now.
Peters. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. McDaniel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head.
Now in the box, Eric Peters. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Keep up. Yeah.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Too short.
Number 55 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I don't know if that was him or not, but oh well.
Now at the plate, Eric Peters. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Come on, yep.
There's a swing.
Come on, baby. Come on. Yes.
Drive headed
Yes.
for the right field
Yes.
corner.
No.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men. Standing in, Ralph Jenkins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peters sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Ramon Brito notches his 3rd win of the year. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. Standing in, Eric Peters. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Line towards center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field.
I'll go for
So digging in now, Luis Tejera. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Peters is in his tracks now. This is in the air to left, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team. Stepping in, Kevin Ilez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Kevin Ilez.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Peters has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Peters.
Left fielder, Eric Peters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Goff has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Eric Peters, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 55 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Come on, dude. I want a home run and a double and a single.
So coming to the plate, Eric Peters.
Left fielder, Eric Peters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Napier is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him.
Next game I'll try and get it.
Ready now, Kevin Elez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Kevin Elez
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peters has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Eric Peters.
Left fielder Eric Peters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Goff has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern. Into the box now, Eric Peters. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping into the box, Ralph Jenkins. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Peters comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Goff is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. So striding forward now, Javier Tavares comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Peters comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out, and the runner not tagging will retreat to second. Ready for another shot now, Eric Peters. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Goff racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Dexter Sechrist. Lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Runner goes for third. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty. Ready for another chance. Willie Vizcaino. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Vizcaino
out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Peters is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Chad Goff. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Ready once again, Corey Lincoln. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down, but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the lady.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Peters. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right.
Big on spot. Nah.
Jenkins will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Vizcaino. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Striding in once again, Derek
baseman
Martin.
number 13, Derek Martin.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Peters comes on and makes the catch in shallow. Now at the plate, Corey Lincoln.
Catcher. Corey
Even at a ball and a strike,
Lincoln.
here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends the ball high in. Back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Oh, and that was really close.
Digging in, Eric
left fielder,
Peters.
number 20, Eric Peters.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Goff is back, and he'll get there to make the play. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Jack Luan claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to the show. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Stepping into the box, Eric Peters. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Line towards center field. Number 55 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Digging in now, Frank Napier, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peters will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Number 55, right?
Digging in, Brooklyn Bridges, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. This is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing.
So they're gonna walk me?
The 1-0 delivery. He's running towards second. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about it. Into the box now. Kevin Elez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin
Popped up, calling for it. Sechrist, 1 out. Now batting, Eric Peters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Peters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Come on, dude.
At the plate, Willie Vizcaíno. Not much in the
Let
way
me
of
grab a grand
productivity
slam. Come on,
from
baby.
him so
Come
far,
on.
but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line drive to center field. Number 55 is there, and he has it for the out.
boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
We had like a 9-win lead. on now. Come on now.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
I thought they were signing me up. Ventura, hey. Bye, my me.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Eric
Peters comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Haynes gloves it on to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away. Jake Barrett gets the call from the pen to take over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Generals, left fielder Eric Peters.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Price is after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stephen Burns is on to pitch out of the bullpen, and tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Jackson Generals come out on top for their 30th victory. Ramon, and we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Generals, left fielder Eric Peters.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Vigil is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, center fielder Raymond Fuentes.
Swing, and he popped him up, and that will not score the run from third. Schroeder ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Fielder number 19, Socrates Rito.
A little roller toward the hole. To his left, Ornelas. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Craig Gill with his 4th win this season. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Digging in, Eric Peters. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing went.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
Lifted in the air out to right. Bake has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Forrest Ellis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ellis.
Swing and a looper to left. Peters sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Eric Peters will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Got a shotgun. Oh, yeah.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Ortega is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 3-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And Socrates Brito comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Ready for another shot now. Brian Henry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The runner's breaking for home. Pitch popped up. Grayson is there, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. So striding forward now, Eric Peters. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Grounded to third. Beautiful diving stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Digging in, Jason Haynes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peters giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way up.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Theodore Kim.
Final line score.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show. Stepping into the box, Eric Peters. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Felder going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
At the plate, Henry Ornelas, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Heading out towards shallow right. Peters has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in, Eric Peters.
Right fielder number 20, Eric Peters.
He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Felder on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. So stepping in, Eric Peters. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run cross here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally,
and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Eric Peters.
Right fielder, Eric Peters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw, they'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Make it 9-0. And he's back into second here safely. Ready for another chance? Runner breaks for third. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Peters. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Felder is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, Jeff Felder.
Left fielder, Jeff Felder.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valero ranging into shallow right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Now at the plate, Eric Peters.
Number 20, Eric Peters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner scores from second. Fuentes rounds the corner and is headed home, and he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger. At the plate, ready with the 1-2. Runner goes for third. Felder comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Juan Vizcaya. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch popped up. Grayson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Luis Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Peters, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Peters.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Get out now. No,
and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi's out in front, 5-1. Steve Hathaway. 9-1 is the way this one ends. David Ochoa with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For the Generals, 1 run, 7 hits.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for the General, left fielder
Eric Peters is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, walk off, baby.
Wind up and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herman going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Steve Hathaway.
Damn.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our... The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. It's the first game in the month of June between the Mississippi Braves and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Peters is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. At the plate, Eric Peters comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double.
Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second.
I didn't do that.
And now the runner's trying for 3rd. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Herman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Peters has it, and they send the runner. The throw home, and they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Peters, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Man, you can see the center field.
Digging in and looking for more. Eric Peters, already a home run and a double for him in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorne Bordick.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peters has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Ready for another shot now. Eric Peters. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. On a line to shortstop. Ready for another chance. Eric Peters. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Joey Grubbs earned his 5th win of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Striding in, Eric Peters. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double.
Great job of hitting. First pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Standing in, Brian Henry, and he really...
Henry.
In 1 count, here it comes. Runner's on his way to third, but a good play by the first baseman to spear. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Henry. 0 for 1 here in the... Set and the payoff pitch. Stepping in, Juan Vizcaíno. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Vizcaíno.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
2 out, 2 strike.
Digging in to try it again. Darren Standridge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Standridge.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into straightaway right. Peters moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Ken
The pitcher,
Diaz.
number 18, Ken Diaz.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Cruz is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Jose Herman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Herman.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Peters has a read on it. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
He's in there, he's safe.
Damn.
Into the box.
Hopefully a home run
Peters.
makes up for it.
He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Herman going back on it to the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
Digging in once again, Eric Peters. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh.
And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1. And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Walk off home run. Look at this.
The left fielder, number 20, Eric Peters.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Cruz into shallow center. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Mauricio Cabrera gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ray Ramos hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Flezak, I'm Matt.
One training point.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actuality.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Standing in, Eric Peters is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two.
Are they walking me?
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Ortega rounds the corner and is headed home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Socrates Brito, the next. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Digging in to try it again. Jesus Hernandez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peters going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. A for effort by the left fielder, but he trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Peters, already a home run and a double for him in this one. Back up the middle. Speared on the dive. What a play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Geraldo Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Eric Peters will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Settling in now, Eric Peters. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Hernandez. 1 down. Ready once again, Jim Roberson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Digging in once again, Jesus.
Can you fix my door?
2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peters is after it. 2 gone.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to...
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming into the box now. Eric Peters. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting...
At the plate, Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off
at the
for
plate,
Chattanooga,
Jim Roberson.
Right
He'll get us going in the home half of inning number
Roberson.
3. Pitch is popped up, calling for it. Vizcaíno makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Jesus Hernandez.
16.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hernandez.
Skied into straightaway right. Peters has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Rose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg Rose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Peters. And the inning is over. So no runs here. Now at the plate, Carlos Feliz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Carlos Feliz.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Little soft liner right there, dropping into the outfield. It didn't hit.
Eric Peters will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in, Murica. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them.
Ready for another shot now. Jesus Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peters at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
It's tied, huh?
Striding into the box, Heath
Makes the
Maxwell.
base loaded, put me up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up, out towards short right field. Bolero has got it, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job.
The right fielder, number 20.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Eric Peters, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
And he has just given them the lead late, as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead, the ball.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Digging in and looking for more. Dexter Sechrist. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2. Come on, big fella.
1-2. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Roberson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Stepping into the box, Juan Vizcaino. Set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Now at the plate, Michael Bolero. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
What a piece of clutch hitting.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Stephen Burns earns his third win of the year.
Just out the morning light. Me and the games and say to do it before midnight. What you left me was a number for the best of
Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can to accelerate.
Treat him. Huh?
The baseball stuff is still up
Oh. Pretty damn cold outside.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Peters is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, this club is not real creative. I mean, they're near the top of the league and grounded into double plays, so they don't start runners an awful lot. They're not letting guys steal bases, and as a result, the double plays.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peters going back on it, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Digging in, Enrique Molina. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Pitch popped up. Vizcaíno is under it. 2 gone. So striding in, Kevin Santana. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Peters moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on this. Now at the plate, Eric Peters. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Campos patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Garcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I'm going to get 6-1, but...
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Henry. 0 for 1 for him here in...
Henry.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least. Ready for another chance. Leonardo Blanco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Blanco.
Fly ball out to right field. Peters has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Digging in to try it again, Frank Batista. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll make it.
Yeah,
trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Peters. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field.
Get out, bro.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in and looking for more. Eric Peters makes 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's the first pitch to him. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, that's why you hear people say it worked.
Now batting, catcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peters racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Back.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Peters. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 13-8, the final score in this one.
I should be the player of the game.
Jackson get their 20th home win this year. Jake Barrett earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. At the plate, Kevin Santana. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peters ranging back. Gone!
Well, that blast serves notice that this good as the hype suggests. He has.
So coming to the plate, Eric Peters, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lingo looking up. That one is out of here. This game is stepping up to the plate. Jonathan Dietz is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This one's flared out toward left, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration. In now, Eric Peters.
Number 20, Eric Peters.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. Buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
High pop-up. Calling for it. Dietz makes the play, one away. Standing in, Dexter Secret. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Settling in now, Brian Henry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Henry.
Ready with the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Melendez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Coming to the plate now, Eric Peters. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Oh, my pitch.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Second one this game, buddy.
Digging in once again, Eric Peters. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's going to get.
Oh, I need triple. Oh.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Lingo is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So digging in now, Dexter Sechrist. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeuts for him to this point in the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Catcher Ryan Henry.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat
I
will
don't get
not
my
come to
cycle.
pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on.
Damn.
4-2 the final score tonight. Steve Hathaway gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jack Luan records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more fun, and with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Come on. Mac want to make it 7-3, but
Eric Peters.
Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that
how many outs?
first run into something more.
Carrillo is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Smokies come out on top for their 30th victory. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Left fielder Eric.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
And everyone in the home dugout just...
Your attention,
Jack Luan comes on from the pen. 4-2 the final score tonight. Matt Cook earns win number 7 on the season. Jack. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues. So stepping in, Eric Peters. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Melendez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Eric Peters. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Melendez ranging back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Striding in, Enrique Molina. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Enrique Molina.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cordova backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Jonathan Dietz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jonathan Dietz.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Peters is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Peters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Peters.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Batista has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Hiroyuki Ito.
Now batting, shortstop.
The 0-1 on its way. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Peters will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first. Ready once again, Eric Peters.
Left fielder, Eric Peters.
From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Figueroa rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. And he is out at third. So credited. 4-2 the final score tonight. Steve Hathaway earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
See if they can send me up. I'm gonna buy how do I yep. Anything? No. Nope, nothing good. The highest is 74. When are they gonna call me up? Coming to AAA.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show. Into the box now, Eric Peters. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Line drive to center field. York is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first. Ready for another chance. Eric Peters, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Come on.
Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Ryan Henry.
Popped high in the air. Kendrick is there, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Dexter Sechrist.
Third baseman, Dexter Sechrist.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Juan Vizcaino.
Juan Vizcaino.
Here's the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Peters, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Peters bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Vargas is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel
on the stretch. Runners going, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Digging in once. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Come on.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Peters. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Vargas ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. Peters takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he... And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Joey Grubbs earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jack Luan records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire... It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in tonight. And so striding forward now, Eric Peters. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Armas on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Figueroa rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first.
Runner's on his way to third. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kendrick backs up and takes care of it. 2 away, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And this throw gets away from him. Now batting, Juan Vizcaino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Juan Vizcaino.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Nope. Yeah, that was moderator.
Ready once again, Eric Peters. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center.
Like
racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
Okay, become mod.
Stepping into the box, Billy York. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Billy York.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fuentes on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies.
Striding into the box, they were.
No,
Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Leori Garcia.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peters moves over. He's got it one away.
And have it once you donate. That's the rule, bro.
Ready now, Eric Peters.
The left fielder, number 20.
First
Eric
delivery to
Peters.
him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Bullet back up the middle. Armas is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Billy York. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Billy
Pulls
York.
this one in the air out to left. Peters has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Rory Eckert earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Jackson Generals. Now at the plate, Eric Peters. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And
Why would your underwear be mixing with ours? I don't know. Those look like my socks, though. Let's see. Maybe because you use the same pair. Same pair?
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had.
Now to the plate, Floyd Flores hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peters has it in his sights, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. At the plate, Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And into the box now, Alfonso de los Santos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
De los Santos.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Peters is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Eric Peters. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High in the air out to center field. De los Santos is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4. Stepping into the box, Floyd Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Peters. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Eric Peters.
The right fielder, number 20, Eric Peters.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And now the runner's trying for third. Moving under it, York. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Dexter Sechrist. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And that's in there. Base hit. Peters is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Peters. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Woo! Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Henry, and a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Lifted the other way to left center. York is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, Eric Peters. And if you've missed it, he's already collected the cycle in this one. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Bolero rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Kendrick has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box, Juan Tejera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances.
17-1 this evening. The Generals with a big 17-hit attack. Ramon Brito.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected.
What other tell me that? What's going up? You gotta go experience something or something? No. Unfaded, it's in the back of my hand.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Now at the plate, Eric Peters. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Ready now, Colt Morant.
Batting fourth.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Into the box now, Greg Rose.
Greg Rose.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
Soft liner towards short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. 1 run scores.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you.
Digging in, Pablo Sanchez.
Designated hitter. Pablo
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Peters ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Forrest Gomez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Pitch popped up. Molina coasts under it, makes the play, one away. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And the throw in gets away from him. Ready for another shot now, Jack Eller. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Compton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Peters moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Corey Vargas is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Terrence Rodecker only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected. This player can rest assured his day's work made an impression.
I don't remember hitting 2 titles.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Eric Peters is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line towards center field. That gets down and the inning continues. He's running towards second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rodriguez racing back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Stephen Burns has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll 5-2 the final score tonight. Jake Barrett earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Lawrence Ogawa hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Eric Peters.
This is line to left. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Runners on the move for second. On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Seth Figueroa.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jake Barrett will be on the mound to start the ninth inning in his job. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Andres Veras earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
For the general, left fielder.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Price is after it, 1 out. Jake Barrett. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Eddie Cabrera earns his third win of the year in relief. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Digging in now, Eric Peters. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Line drive to center field. Price is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bullet back up the middle. Price will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One error in the inning, but ready for another chance. Shea Vigil. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shea Vigil.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Peters. He's got it one away. Ready for another shot now. Eric Peters. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Spahn sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball right there.
Going to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Richie Spahn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Skied into straightaway right. Peters is there. 2 down. And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Jeff Locke gets the win on the mound. His first of the... So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with the runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Peters.
In there for strike 1. That average way up there to start things out. 16 homers and 55 driven in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen.
Left fielder, Ken Sneed.
Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That's a perfect punt. I consider that the double bonus. He's given himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down, and the bunt was so good, they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
To third. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile, that tying run has come in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Henry.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bowles moves over, 2 down. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Now batting, first baseman, Juan Vizcaíno.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Valera.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Rodriguez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.
What am I eating? Treated it, boy. What's my going to play, boy? $5.93. Holy shit. That's a pretty good batting average.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Number 20, Eric Peters.
Line to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man led the charge. He's our top player of the... Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. So coming to the plate, Eric Peters. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Melendez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the throw in gets away from him. Striding in once again, Eric Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. Campos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this. Ready for another shot now. Eric Peters, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Peters.
Eric Peters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Joey Grubbs earns win number 7 on the season. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Left fielder, Eric Peters.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark. This.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Jake Barrett enters to do the pitching in the bottom.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Eric Peters.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jake Barrett gets the call to pitch here. 8-4 tonight. Rodney Poole gets the win in relief, his second of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Standing in, Eric Peters. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he just missed his extra base. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
463.
A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Peters. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing.
Digging in to try it again. Kevin Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Peters makes the play, 1 away. Eric Peters will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Garcia is there for it.